Here we go.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Building a Dancer branding series. My name is Brendon Hansford and I'm a choreographer and director based in London. So for the people that don't know, I've recently directed a documentary called Building a Dancer, which is all about taking one dancer who was struggling in the dance industry and giving her a whole new rebrand and turning her into her own self-contained business, and then teaching her the tools to use her new brand to get work. So I decided to create a 10-step series of videos, which this one is number 1, so that you guys at home can follow the same process and brand yourself as a business. So to begin with, I'm just going to talk about why branding is so important. So if you think of any other business, if they don't have a brand, they're not unique, they don't have an identity, and they don't have a place in the market, which means no one can find them and no one will be able to buy from them or use their services. I think this is a mistake that a lot of dancers are making because they don't see themselves as a business. They see themselves as a person trying to get work. But because you're freelance, you are a business, so you need to start seeing yourself as a business. And the great thing about branding yourself as a business is it will make you look more professional in the client's eyes. And then fingers crossed, they will more like to hire you if they think they're professional, because professionals want to work with professionals. So the aim of your brand is to leave a lasting impression on people so that they hire you and hopefully continue to hire you. So if we're getting specific to the dance industry, the amount of dancers that have graduated and come into the industry in the last 10 years is absolutely shot through the roof. And this is mainly down to reality TV, where people are seeing people dancing and act and getting famous instantly. And let's be honest, people want that. So where there's a demand, business will always follow. So there's a demand of dancers, that means there needs to be more dance schools. So again, there's so many new dance schools that have shot up and opened in the last 10 years, which is churning out dancers into this industry and flooding an industry that's already saturated. So now, if you're one of the talented ones and you're amazing at what you do, to get seen in this sea of dancers, you need to brand yourself so that you stand out and you're unique. Otherwise, you're just gonna get lost. Every year, I'm watching an astonishing amount of dancers give up on this career. And 9 times out of 10, this is down to lack of preparation or unrealistic expectations when they leave college. And what I want to do with these videos is I want to bridge that gap so that you guys can follow this process and get your leg into the industry as quick as possible. Okay, to give you some examples of how powerful branding can be, let's look at the way we search the internet. All we're doing is an internet search, but when you go to search, what do you actually do? You say, I'm going to Google it. So the power of Google's branding has changed the way we live our lives and how we speak, because we Google it, we don't search the internet. In America, I know people say FedEx instead of send you a parcel, which is obviously the correct way to say it, but now everything is, we FedEx it to you, no matter who you're sending it with. Again, when we're looking to edit photos, we don't go, oh, I'm going to edit that photo. People say, oh, I'm going to Photoshop it. Adobe have created such a strong brand around Photoshop that, again, it's changed the language. And one really extreme example is Coca-Cola. Now, we know Coca-Cola's brand is red and their main can is red, and their Christmas adverts are absolutely famous. But did you know that Santa used to wear green before Coca-Cola released all their adverts? And they literally changed the face of Christmas from a green outfit to a red outfit, because everywhere you go now, Santa wears red. Okay, hopefully by now you understand why branding is so important. So I just want to set some expectations for you. First off, you are going to have to spend money. To get hired by professionals, you're going to have to look professionals, which means you're going to have to pay professionals to do all the different parts of this branding process. If you're starting a new business, it's exactly the same. You're going to have to spend some money up front to earn some money later. So get that in your head now, that you're going to have to spend some money and then it won't come as a shock later. Unfortunately, it's not like the olden days where we can just find out about the auditions, show up with a headshot, show up with a CV, dance away, and you either get the job or you don't get the job. You're going to have to present yourself as a clean, finished package from the start. Thank you so much for watching our first video on the branding process. Hopefully you now understand why it's so important to brand yourself and you're motivated to move on to the next step. Remember to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and obviously we'll keep all these videos coming out. And the next video is on mindset. So click over now to the channel, watch that video and continue the process.
Here we go.
That's right.